In this video, I'm going to teach you about template inheritance in Flask. Now, what is template inheritance and why do we even use it in the Flask? So let me break down it for you and explain you in a very easy way. So here I have a basic Flask application and I currently have three routes. One is home, about and contact. And I've also made the respective HTML pages for them. So this is the about, this is the index and this is the contact. And if you see closely, in every HTML file, we are writing down the nav and the footer every time. Like in every HTML page, we are writing the nav and also the footer. But so as a programmer or developer, it's very, it's really very inconvenient to write the navigation bar and the footer in every page. Like now, just for example, we have only have like index.html, about and contact, right? But in real life projects, there will be like many other pages. So it's not a good method to write down the navigation bar and the footer in every page. So to solve this problem, we have template inheritance. So basically in template inheritance, what we can do is we can just pinpoint the common blocks and we can just change what we want in a specific page. Now I know that it's really difficult to understand this, but let me show you with an example. So first we are going to run our Flask application. So in the terminal we are going to simply do python backend.py. Okay, so it is already running here. Okay, so the one thing that we can observe here is that navbar and the footer are common in all the three pages: home, about, and also contact. Navigation and the footer are the same in all three pages, but only this block of code is changing for every page. So in the VS Code, what we are going to do is create a new HTML file called layout.html. You can name it anything. So first of all, we are going to simply copy the base code from any one of the HTML file and paste it here. Now what we are going to do is simply remove the between content like home page, right? So we are going to simply remove it, and here what we are going to do is open two curly braces, two percentage sign, and in between this we are going to create a block, and you can name this block anything, but I'm going to name it content. So we also need a closing tag for this. So again, end block. Okay, so after creating the block, now we can simply remove the navigation bar and the footer from every HTML page. So let's do that and make sure that do not remove the between content which is there. Okay, so in the index.html, I have nothing. I have only like the content which was showing in the between. So now what I'm going to do is I do not have navigation and the footer. But where do I have the navigation and the footer? In the layout.html, right? So we are going to simply import the layout.html to the index.html. So for that, we are going to simply do two curly braces, two percentage sign, and here extends the name of the file, layout.html. After doing that, you need to mention like in which code block your code is gonna be. So here I made this block like block content and end block. So here we are gonna do the same. Alright, now if we go see our application, so as you can see, we have our navigation bar and the footer. Now, how are we getting the navigation bar and the footer when in our index.html there is no navigation and the footer? So basically from the layout.html we are already getting the navigation and the footer. So we do not need to specify any we do not need to like write the code for the navigation and the footer because already the code is coming from here. Now let us test this out by simply removing the extends.html and let's see what happens. Um, So as we can see, we are not getting the navigation bar and the footer because the layout.html is not connected to the index.html anymore. So that's the reason why we are not getting the navigation and the footer, but we are getting, the home page because it's in this file, right? So let us, simply bring the extents back, and if we refresh, now we can observe that the navigation and the footer are coming. So this is how the basics of template inheritance work. Now we can do the same for the contact and the about. So let's do this for the about. So we need to remove everything except the main content, and again we are going to do extends layout.html and the block that we have just made. So block content, and finally end block. So the about is also done. Okay, so we have forgot to put up a percentage sign here. All right. Um. Okay. Okay. So our about page is also done. Now finally we are going to do the same for the contact page. So we are going to remove everything except the unique content which the page have. And again we are going to simply like import. We are going to extend the layout.html here, and just like copy the code content and done. Now if you go to like contact, the same is happening here. So if you observe the code from the beginning of this video and the end, see how the code is very shortened here. Index, about, contact. Now that was it for today's video. Now if you have any like questions or doubts, feel free to ask them in the comment section, and I promise you that I'm gonna answer your doubts or any queries that you have related to what I explained today. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.